What's going on, guys? Today we're back in the garage, and yes, we're gonna be working on the Supra again. Now, just a quick disclaimer, I know some of you guys are not loving the BMW content. I get it. I'm trying to expand the channel a little bit. I've already explained why we've got the BMW. I'm trying to reach just another different crowd of you guys to help just grow the channel a little bit. Supra's not going anywhere. That's always going to be one of the main highlights of the channel. The Audi that Scott has, we also have that. That's just been on the back burner. We're going to start doing some stuff with that here in the next little while. Do some intercooler piping, all sorts of stuff with that. So stay tuned for that if you're here for the Audi stuff. But yeah, anyways, today's Supra stuff. And this is something that I've had for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And it's going to be kind of cool. Just a little experiment. Again, everything with this car has been experimental, but this is going to be something that I'm pretty excited about. It's going to be pretty cool. The boys over at engergy have hooked us up with this sick electronic, basically exhaust valve. So you can see here, there's a little motor here. It's 12 volt powered, and it comes with a cool little remote and everything. So I can just click the button and that valve will open. And this portion right here will just tap into my current exhaust. I've got some V-bands here, so we're gonna have to do some welding today. But I'm gonna cut out a portion of my exhaust that's about that same length, maybe just a little bit more to accommodate the V-bands. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing thrown on here. There's a cool little kind of dump tube that comes off that. And I've got a pretty cool spot on the Supra where this is gonna go, where I can kind of tuck all this up in there, get the little motor up inside the trans tunnel so it won't be hitting on stuff, but it is pretty sweet. So these guys sent this over to me. They wanted me to do a review on it and then do a little install. I've been wanting to run one of these on the Supra for a while. I've got one on my side-by-side, and not from engergy, but from a different company, and it sounds pretty sweet. So the cool thing about this is it's not a complete shut valve to the remainder of the exhaust, where this valve would have to go kind of up here to divert the exhaust to come out the side here. Instead, this valve will just open, so some exhaust can still come through here, and then some will come through here as well. So it will change the sound of the car quite a bit, but it won't be stupid loud coming all through this side right here. So this is the entire kit here. This is the little button that you get here just to open and close, which is pretty cool. I actually think you get an extra one. Might just come with one. That's if you want to flip a switch inside the car. We're not going to use that. But with the kit, you will get this section here. You'll get the valve, the wiring, yeah, all this stuff right here. Even the little cool exhaust tip thing there with the V-band, and the V-band clamps are with it. They're just in the box. And what I did with this was there was a bunch of these little connectors, kind of like these right here, which I thought, I don't know, I didn't think that was the greatest idea. So what I did is I cut these off and I just soldered the whole wire together. So now this is just one continuous wire. That's gonna go to this box here, which then will be inside the car. So there is going to be the two wires right there. So that'll just get wired right in. And it's gonna have to go to this box here. So I will have to do some configuration with probably one of these. I'll have to look at it and see, but this is the box that basically talks to the remote, and I'll have to just figure out which one it's gonna go to. Not too difficult, but I wanted to basically hardwire everything, and I'll just run this up through the back of the car right to the battery, because that's in the trunk. And then I should be able to just hit the button and have the valve open up. So pretty straightforward stuff, pretty easy. And yeah, it just bolts basically to the flange here. Bolts come through here. I probably will have to shorten these a little bit because they are not all the way in, and I see a potential issue with the V-band clamp getting hit on the bolts there. So either cut those down or see if I've got something that's just a little bit shorter. And it does come with the nuts on the backside. You won't need to use the nuts because this is actually threaded. So you could put a nut on there just as reassurance to kind of double lock it on there, but these do screw into this plate here, and that is threaded. So anyway, we'll get it all in there. I want to just make sure that this portion is done and in the car on the exhaust, and then we'll figure out what we need to do with this stuff here. Okay, and then don't mind the mess. I just mocked everything up just to see. There's the remote, the open close, and right now it's just wired in temporarily, and we're gonna hit open. And close. There you go. Not super quick, but that's all right. I don't think it needs to be a fast open and close. But sweet. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and measure where we want to cut the exhaust, and then pull it all off and get it welded on. I mean, I think it's gonna be a pretty easy install. Just a couple welds. We'll make sure that we have the angle of the exhaust valve portion where we need it to sit. I want it to sit more up, like I said, up in the tunnel, so we don't have problems with the motor potentially hitting something, the motor that runs the valve. And we'll kind of just tuck it up there. We don't want it to hit the drive shaft either. So we're gonna need to find a good happy medium where it's gonna sit. Not too difficult, not too worried about it. Let's get it done. All right, so the rest of the exhaust is still looking pretty good. Nice color in there. Everything's turning nice brown. So I think if we put the electronic valve right here, that should work. There's also room right here. So, and there's actually a lot of room right up inside there. So maybe we'll go there. That'll put it more towards the back of the car. Because if I put it here, and I open it, you're gonna get some exhaust smell inside the cabin. There, I won't. And looking at it from downstream, yeah, that might be the best spot right there. If I do some V-bands right in there, I shouldn't have to mess with the hanger. And I shouldn't have to mess with the 2-bolt flange up there for the downpipe. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put it right there. All right, got the exhaust off, and this is what we're gonna come up with. If I cut it there, and I cut it there, out of V-band, and then that way I can rotate this piece how I want. So this section right here will be gone. I'll keep that just in case I need to make like a test pipe, or this thing fails, I can at least have this piece here. I do have plenty of other 3-inch, but we'll at least keep that. And then yeah, V-band and V-band on that, and we should be pretty golden. I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. And this actually fits perfect up in the trans tunnel, so I'll have to just rotate it around so it fits perfect. And yeah. So guys, if you're looking for V-bands or like anything fabrication wise, and you've come across Evil Energy, I'm not just saying this because they hooked me up. Like, I've used their V-bands for a long time. I'm going to continue to use their V-bands because they weld really nice. The stainless on those are awesome. I haven't welded the aluminum ones yet for like the boost clamps, but so far I've used a ton of their regular V-bands for exhaust stuff, and they hold up. They're great. They, like I said, they weld really nice, super clean to weld, and they take like hardly any prep to get them to weld really nice. So that's why I'm going to use the V-bands. I will still continue to use their stuff. Even if they didn't hook me up, I'd still buy their stuff just because I've used it enough. The BMW sitting out there, I actually just built a PTFE clutch line using all Evil Energy with nylon braided stuff, and it's awesome. Like, I haven't had any issues. I've built, I think I'm on my like 5th exhaust now, where I've used their V-bands, and they're awesome. There's some tricks that you need to be aware of when you're welding V-bands. Like, I clamp the whole assembly together when I'm welding it to avoid any warping, but I haven't had any issues, and the clamps are nice. Everything just welds really nice. So if you guys are not sure about using Evil Energy stuff, I highly recommend it. I've got it all welded up, and again, the V-bands, they weld up really nice. Check this out. So you get some nice good color in there. The V-band down there is nice and welded up. Up there's all nice and welded up. Okay, so now I just got to put the exhaust back together and throw it in, and then I'll have to adjust that little Y piece and make sure that the valve sits where it needs to sit, and then wire it up, and that's it. Okay, got the whole exhaust on there. Back on, everything fits nice and clean. You can see the V-bands in there. Yeah, and that thing fits perfect right up in that slot right there. I am going to have to redo the elbow that it came with, just because it's pretty tight right there. But other than that, it is golden. So then I ran the wires up through there, and then it's going up through the bottom of, don't worry about that. That's all from the battery, which is awesome. So anyways, it's going up underneath there, and it's going into the trunk. So now I just need to wire it up and hit the button, give you guys a couple sound clips, and we're done. Okay, so we're here. Sounds pretty good. Sounds just like normal. Hopefully you can hear it. Alright guys, well, there you have it. I'm sure you're excited to have the Supra content back, and it actually was a pretty fun little project. It took maybe just a couple hours to get everything kind of cut, re-welded, figured out. Not a huge deal, and the remote thing is actually kind of cool. So sounds really good. I'm pretty happy with it. I will need to make a new elbow. So the one that came with it, this guy right here, is actually too close to that cross member, so it won't work. If I cut maybe like, I don't know, an inch out of it and use that turn down, then it'll probably work. I might just make a whole new one and call it good. So, but yeah, other than that, I wanted to do some revs for you guys, but like I said, I had my tripod and the camera kept falling down, but it sounds good. It doesn't sound like a full straight exhaust with like no muffler. It's going through the muffler still, and some of it's going through the E cutout. So it actually sounds pretty good. It's not super obnoxious, which is awesome. Huge shout out to Evil Energy for hooking me up with this the cool electronic valve and the V-bands and everything. I was able to do all of it with the stuff that they provided, which was awesome. And again, the quality is awesome. So if there's something you guys want from Evil Energy, whether it's fittings or an E-valve or whatever it is, and some V-bands, don't forget to use MB10 at checkout, okay? Again, MB10, and that'll save you guys a little bit of cash. So not only do you guys get a cool product for a little bit cheaper, it also helps out the channel, which is awesome, so huge support. But as always, thanks Evil Energy, you guys are awesome, and I will continue to use your guys' product on all my builds. So as always guys, like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, please give it that thumbs up, and yeah, more Supra content to go, and there's still plenty of stuff that I want to do to this car, still plenty of stuff to do to the BMW. Hopefully we get going on some cool stuff with that car and really start to build that thing. The manual swap was fun, but I'm ready to put a turbo on it. I'm ready to have some real fun with it. So stay tuned for that, and several other projects still coming along, and yeah, I'll keep you guys informed on all that. And that being said, we'll see you on the next one.